welcome back. My name is J.M. Cavender. I am author of Blood of the Forgotten, coming to you from City Limits Publishing, February 23rd. Alright, so I've got a cap full of questions right here, 27 to be exact. And I say we just dive right on in with the first question, and that is, what do you plan on reading in 2021? I plan on reading a lot of books, but one of them that is on the list, it's a young adult fiction called Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. So I'm really interested in reading that one. I believe she wrote Hush Hush and the series. Next question is, who would you cast in the film adaptation of Blood of the Forgotten? Such a good question. For the main two characters, we'll stick with that one. Hutch McLaren, I pictured as Garrett Hedlund from the movie Tron Legacy, and Odette Annable from The Unborn. So excited. Okay, next one. Favorite young adult novel or series? Harry Potter. No questions asked. No, that's just me. Whose work inspires you the most? Diana DeBaldo. She wrote Outlander series, and I strive to be such a good writer as she is. Next question, go-to karaoke song of choice. Part of This World from the Disney movie The Little Mermaid. Oh my gosh. Yes, so Part of This World. I love singing that. And people are like, oh my gosh, I love you singing that. I'm like, okay. Next question. What book would you bring with you to a deserted island? This is a cheat. I would bring the Bible, because that's got a lot of books in it with the different genres, and yeah, so I know, I'm smart. Next question. Favorite non-fiction writer? Rick Warren. I love Rick Warren. He's so positive. Next question. What is the one thing you must keep in the fridge or pantry at all times? Peanut butter. I love peanut butter. I eat that all day. Moving on. Next question is, what are some trends in your genre that excite you? That's a good question. I'm not sure how to answer that. What I do love, since I write young adult fiction, what I love is how authors tend to make the story worth reading, not just entertainment. It's very entertaining, but it's also good for the soul. And that is what I love the most to see in the genre that I write as well. Next question. Favorite quote? Live a second and you will have a past. Is that a cheat? Because I kind of came up with that when I was in high school. I don't know. But you got me on the spot. Next question is, what emoji do you use the most? That's very easy. You see, you know that smiling face that's like, with the tears coming out? It's the one on the side. I use that way too much. Next question. Who would you ask 27 questions to? Robert Martin. I nominate to you to be next. I know you've got something brewing back there, don't you? Nice little book that's hiding. Alright. What is something you didn't write but wish you did? Honestly, I'm happy I haven't written something of someone else's, because that's what makes it so creative, in my opinion, is being able to see so many other people and their way of writing things. So I can't really say that I wish I would have written something, unless it's something of my own. I have a lot of unfinished books out there. Do you prefer to read in print or digital? Print. I'm not reading digital. I'm sorry, I'm very old school, but I can't really take in the feel of the story if I can't actually smell the book? That's weird. Morning person or night owl? I am your typical exhausted. What's that? I am your typical. Okay. I am your typical permanently exhausted pigeon for you. There you go. We're shaking Hutch's hat. Wait, what? Okay. What have we here? Next question is, if you could be a ghostwriter for any autobiography, who would it be? Do I have to write an autobiography? To me, that's like homework, and I've never really been good at homework. Unless it's a fictional character. I would write an autobiography for, I wanted to say Albus Dumbledore, but he kind of already had one that Rita Skeeter already wrote an autobiography. I don't know. Let's move on. What's the oddest job you've ever had? Ooh, this is a fun one. I used to tell people that I pick up poop for a living. But you see, in reality, I worked for a dog and cat boarding facility. So I did technically pick up dog poop for a living. I got paid to do it, right? Next question. Last book you truly loved? Well, the last book I truly loved. Ooh. Why would you ask that? I love them all. Well, not all of them, but I'm just gonna go with Priestess because when I think back to it, I still get haunted, but in a really good way. So, Priestess by Tiffany Easterling. Next question. What are you looking forward to reading, watching, or listening to this year? Well, I really want to read a book that is called Pax, P-A-X. It's about a fox, and it was written by Sarah Pennypacker. It's written right there. Pax by Sarah Pennypacker. I really want to read it. I just haven't had time yet. Move on to the next question. Okay. Right here we have last TV show you binge watched. Haunting of Hill House. Love it. Absolutely loved it. The end is here. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? Coffee or tea? Coffee and sometimes tea. A little bit of both. Mostly coffee though. Next question. Have you picked up any new hobbies in quarantine? No, of course not. I don't do anything. I don't play video games 24/7. Actually, I do. I play Dead by Daylight, and it's the only video game that I play, and I played a lot. So, yeah, time to cut that habit now. Time to get to writing. Next question. Who should everyone be following right now? Well, that's easy. Go to Twitter, go to Instagram, go to Facebook, and follow City Limits Publishing. Duh. Next question. We only have 3 left. Come on now. Got this. Favorite character from a fictional crime series or book? Crime series or book? You know what? I grew up with Nancy Drew, so we're gonna go with that. I don't read a lot of fiction. I mean, holy cow. I read a lot of fiction, but I don't read a lot of crime fiction. After Nancy Drew, I would say Audrey Rose Wadsworth. This is an amazing book. I've read this one, but this one is also on the to be read list, so I would definitely recommend checking those out. And Stalking Jack the Ripper, which is the first one, but I don't have that. Alright. What do you plan on writing in 2021? Well, I am writing the sequel to Blood of the Forgotten and 2 other books. And those are already in progress. Last question. What is your favorite plot twist you have ever read or watched? Shutter Island. To this day, I am still not convinced that he's crazy. but he probably is. Most likely. He's crazy. But, well, that was it. Thank you for those 27 questions. And like I said, Robert, Mr. Martin, you are nominated to be next. Alright, you guys have a lovely day. Again, I am J.M. Cavender. And please pick up Blood of the Forgotten when it comes out, February 23rd, coming to you from City Limits Publishing. Bye!